for Portugal. It's gone in! 2 minutes!
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's one of the greatest football players of all time. Even people that don't watch football know who he is all around the world. But Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a genius on the football field, he's also one of the greatest businessmen and investors of all time, with a total net worth of around $1.3 billion. Now, this video is going to be all about the empire of Cristiano Ronaldo, because a lot of people associate luxury items with Cristiano Ronaldo, such as Ferraris, watches. They think all his money comes just from football contract, but that is totally wrong. This video is going to show how Cristiano Ronaldo turned his football earnings into an empire and what you can learn from this story. So stay tuned as we go through each section of his net worth. First of all, let's start with the obvious source of wealth, which is Cristiano Ronaldo's football career. A lot of people mistakenly think that all of the money of Cristiano Ronaldo comes from his football career, but that is wrong. It's only about 50% that comes from football. And now, that is a lot, don't take me wrong. Football is the engine of the Ronaldo empire. So Cristiano Ronaldo started his early career sporting CP, and there's very little reported on his earning from this period, but his first money jump came when he transferred to Manchester United in 2003, and later in 2006 when his contract was renewed at Manchester United. His base salary was reported to be roughly £6.2 million each year. And again, later when he moved to Real Madrid in 2009, his yearly earning was reported to be around 13 million euros each year, which places him at the top, meaning one of the highest paid football players in the whole entire world at that time. And again, in 2030, when his contract was renewed, it was renewed to be around 70 million pounds each year. Again, when it was renewed in Real Madrid in 2016, it became 21 million pounds each year. So in total, his time at Real Madrid made him over 100 million euros, which is a lot of money. And when he moved to Juventus in 2018, he earned around 33 million euros each year. And of course, right now in Saudi Arabia, he earns around $200 million each year playing football there. So there's obviously obvious that football is the engine of Cristiano Ronaldo's empire. In total, in his entire lifetime, it's estimated that football has made him around $500 million, which is around half of his net worth, around 50% of his net worth. But a lot of athletes make extraordinary money. What's incredible in the case of Cristiano Ronaldo is that he has taken all his football earnings and made it into an empire. So this is the engine of his empire, and for a lot of people, their job is their engine, even though their job doesn't pay $500 million. Their job is where all the money comes from, and then the trick is to convert this money into wealth, into assets, into investments. So that brings us to the next section, which is endorsements. Endorsement is the second category in the total net worth of Cristiano Ronaldo. Endorsements had made him around $230 million, which is around 23% of his total all-time net worth. A lot of his endorsement money comes from his special long relationship with Nike, which has been described as one of the most high-paying endorsements of all time. And Cristiano Ronaldo and Nike has had a relationship for a long time, but also a lot of other endorsements and campaigns, such as with Binance, with Tag Heuer, with Herbalife, with Armani, and with a lot of other companies. Some of these have been long-term relations, some of these have been a specific one-time campaign. But the bigger picture here is that a lot of very famous athletes don't have these kinds of endorsements. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, they don't get the same kind of endorsement that Cristiano Ronaldo did. And that is because he used every match, every interview to get attention. The fans love him. The way he presented himself, the way he used the spotlight, it made him personally into a product, meaning that he invested a lot into himself. And you can learn a lot from this too by investing in yourself, by investing into making your skills more valuable. So a lot of the money came from endorsement because Cristiano Ronaldo made himself visible. And that brings us to the next category, which is social media. Constitutes around 7% of Cristiano Ronaldo's all-time net worth, or around $20 million. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo has around 630 million followers on Instagram, 170 million followers on Facebook, and around 110 million followers on X. And for Instagram, this translated into around $3.5 million for each post. So social media in itself became a big engine of wealth. And it's estimated that Cristiano Ronaldo has earned around $7 million in total on his social media presence. And the social media, of course, became a revenue source. It became a revenue source because Cristiano Ronaldo invested into himself and ensured that the spotlight was on him. But it was not only a revenue source for Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo used the social media to further his outreach, further his fame, to put the spotlight on himself through the social media. So it also became an engine of power for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now we get to the next part, or the next section of Cristiano Ronaldo's total net worth, which is his business ownerships, which constitute around 12% of his total all-time earnings, or around $120 million. Now, this is where Cristiano Ronaldo distinct himself from normal athletes. This is where Cristiano Ronaldo uses his wealth as an engine to produce more wealth for him. And even though it's considered 12% of his total life earning, today in 2026, around 20% of Cristiano Ronaldo's earnings come from his business ventures. And his business ventures constitutes his CR7 brand, which makes up CR7 underwear, CR7 fragrances. It makes up the CR7 Pestina hotel chain, which has hotels in New York, in Lisbon, in Madrid. It also constitutes the Inspiria hair clinic business. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo's ownership interest in all these different ventures is unknown, but it shows that Cristiano Ronaldo is not only earning money and using all of it, he invests a substantial amount of money into his business ventures that can then produce more money for him again. So in that way, Cristiano Ronaldo becomes a money machine, because then he is just using his returns. And this is something you can learn from as well by investing your earnings into investments. So this is how Cristiano Ronaldo turned his earnings into investment-based wealth. And then we come to the next section of Cristiano Ronaldo's net worth, which is his reinvestments. And this constitutes around 8% of his total all-time net worth allocation, or in other words, around $80 million. But today, in 2026, over 30% of his total net worth comes from this source of wealth. So his reinvestments includes, of course, reinvestments into financial assets such as stocks, bonds, and private funds. But Cristiano Ronaldo also has a really large real estate portfolio, which constitutes of among others, a giant 7.2 million villa in his hometown of Madeira in Portugal, and another 5 to 7 million mansion in Madrid called the La Inca Mansion, another 5 to 6 million mansion in Turin, and Turin was the town he lived in when he played at Juventus, and his Madrid real estate he got when he played for Real Madrid. Another real estate is in Lisbon, in the capital of Portugal, where he has luxury apartments worth around 1.5 million euros. So in total, his real estate investments constitute around 20 to 30 million euros. So he's had a really large real estate portfolio, and his real estate portfolio has turned his income from his money and social media into permanent wealth that can increase in value over time. He has placed a lot of his money into stocks and other investments that gives him a lot of money. So even though this only constitutes around 8% of his all-time earnings, in today it constitutes a giant part of his portfolio and where he gets his money from, which shows that Cristiano Ronaldo is different from other athletes, because there's a lot of top athletes that get their money and use them, but Cristiano Ronaldo has put a significant part of his money into assets and investments, and these gives him return on his investments. And now we get to the last part of Cristiano Ronaldo's total net worth, which is his luxury assets. Now the luxury assets doesn't even constitute a part of his total net worth allocation, but today it constitutes around 7% of his total net worth. And this is everything you see when you watch Cristiano Ronaldo. When most people watch Cristiano Ronaldo, they think about his planes, his cars, his luxury watches, and they think that is all his wealth. But as you can see, 7% is a meagerly percent compared to all the other Cristiano Ronaldo earnings. And this shows, this can be an example for you too, to not use all your money on luxury assets, but only buy luxury assets when it constitutes a small percentage of your total net worth and your total income. Because you see a lot of people go out and they buy super expensive clothing or watches for all their money, but use the Cristiano Ronaldo example, which shows that it should only constitute a small 7%. Now for Cristiano Ronaldo, that 7% includes Gulfstream G650 private jet for around $65 million. It includes a Bugatti City for around $9 million, a Bugatti Chiron for around $3 million, his own private yacht for around $7 million. It includes a very expensive watch collections, which constitute around $6 to $7 million, which includes a Jacobs & Co. caviar watch. It includes Rolex. It includes a rainbow Rolex Daytona for around $500,000. It includes a Jacobs & Co. Bugatti for around $1 million. It includes a Frank Muller for around $1 million. And Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, has a lot of other cars as well. Not just Bugatti, it's a Ferrari for around $1.8 million. He has McLarens. He has a lot of them. But again, the point shouldn't be to focus only on his luxury assets. The point here should be to see the whole picture, that Cristiano Ronaldo's net worth, even though he's incredibly rich, is not that far off as the average person, because the average person, they have an engine when they earn their money, which is the job. For Cristiano Ronaldo, the engine was his football contracts and his social media outreach and his brand. But then as an average person, you can take the money you earn and put it into assets such as real estate, stocks, and Cristiano Ronaldo did the same into real estate and stocks, but on a much bigger scale. And his luxury items was just only a small percent that he could afford. And with you shouldn't put all your money into luxury assets, but only a small percentage that you could afford. Hopefully, the money for the luxury assets comes from the investments you get, from the profit you get on your investments. So this is how Cristiano Ronaldo built an empire out of his earnings from his career. Now, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and let us know what you think about his net worth and his assets. And if you're interested, please don't forget to watch some of our other videos. Thank you.